Hello everyone. In this video, we want to talk about the buck converters and simulate buck converter in the Matlab Simulink. So in the buck converter, we have the input voltage, DC-DC, and the output voltage will be reduced. So if we have some DC input and we want to reduce to some values, for example, battery, PV, or anything that is DC by nature, we want to reduce, we use the buck converter. So this is a structure of the buck converter. So we need MOSFET. Here we have a MOSFET, so we can remove it. So here we have a MOSFET like this, and then we need measurements, voltage measurements, current measurements. Then we need power GUI source. So we have DC source like this. So we have a DC source here. We put 48 volt here, and then we connect it to the MOSFET like this, and then we need diode. This is diode that we need. Should put like this, connect here, and connect here. Then we need R, L, and C. We use the branch here, R, L, and C here. Now here we only need L, and the value for L here can be 97.5 E minus 6. Here. Then we need C, or capacitor. It should be connected here. We'll just change it to C, and the value for C can be 100 E minus 6. Okay, so this is your buck converter, but you should connect it to a load. This is a load that we have. So we put R10 here. We measure the voltage of the output and the voltage of the input here. We need a scope here, and here you can increase the inputs to 2 and make it lay out like this. 2. So up is the input, out is the out. Now we need the PWM for controlling this MOSFET here. So the amplitude is 1 and the period is 1 divided by T, y divided by F, y divided by frequency. Assume that we have 400 kilohertz, and here we have the duty cycle or pulse width. So how we can define this one is V in divided by V out. So V out divided by V in. So V in is 48, and we want to reduce it to 18, for example. Then it will be 18 divided by 48. So it will be 37.5%. Click OK. And here this is continuous. We should we can also keep it like this. And if, for example, we run it for 5 seconds now, here we can see. We can see 48 to 18. Maybe we can just stop it. So we can see here we have 48 constant, we have some oscillations, and let's go to 18. We can also add a display here because we don't have so much oscillations. So So 17.4 to 18. So, and here, if we change the duty cycle, for example, to 50, see, it's around half. We have some voltage reduction, voltage drop because of the voltage drop of everything we have a little bit. And if, for example, we increase the load, see, is 23.58. If we increase very high, you can see the damping, it takes more time for damping. So the load is also can make some impact. So lower loads, because it will impact on the transfer function. The lower loads will make the damper fast. The higher loads will require more time for damping.